Okay. Okay, Clapper. Okay. All right. Back at the gym. I'm gonna do a 3-card spread, Clapper. All right. Things you need to manifest that you're longing for, what's blocking you, and how you're gonna overcome this obstacle or the block, okay? After the full moon. So, whatever attacks was placed upon you during the full moon, this is what you're gonna need to do before the new moon, okay? To manifest and to avoid all spiritual attacks against you. Tiger's eye is important right now for you to wear. Okay. All right, 3 cards actually came out all at once. So there you go. We got Death in Reverse. Okay. This is the idea or inspiration that you're longing to be manifested. This is what may be blocking your creativity and overcoming the block. All right. So what you're longing to be manifested is okay. You are releasing. So you're longing to release any baggage from the past. And you have released it. That's why you have the Death in Reverse. Okay? You need to release. Okay? So now that's in reverse, releasing the past. Okay? Let me just double check for you. Let me double check. Yeah, I'm right. Okay. So you are releasing and you are shedding everything that you're supposed to from the past or any full moon rituals that's been done upon you. Okay? Now, this is the, yeah, okay. Now, what may be blocking your creativity? I know it may sound weird, but you know, your kindness. Okay? All that kindness and equal give and take that you long for and that you're never getting in return, right? Because you're too kind. That is going to block you from manifesting, okay? You gotta stop being so, no, be kind, but be kinder to yourself and not so much to others. Especially if they're not giving back the same energy in return, okay? So go Zeppelin style, Led Zeppelin, with Archangel Michael, right? And go in hermit mode, okay? And take care of yourself. Give equal give and take to you. Stop giving to people, okay? If you want to help somebody and you help them and you never ever see them give the return in the favor or be kind back to you, then tell them to fuck off. You should know right then and there. Stop trying to keep on doing it to prove yourself that you're a certain kind of person. Because once you give something to a certain person, they already know you're a giver. Okay? And if they don't give back or reciprocate in any kind of way, on the bottom of the deck is the Magician. So yeah, don't do that. Okay? I mean, I'm a very generous person myself, but there's only so much generosity you can give to somebody, and when you start seeing the signs, I cut it off real quick. Okay? Or unless somebody's trying to fucking play me, thinking I'm fucking stupid, I'll continue the game to see how far you want to go with me. Because a few bucks out of my pocket, it means nothing to figure out who the fuck you are. And when I find out who you are, you try to take advantage of me or anybody else, off with your fucking head. Now, the challenge for you is inspiration. Okay? That is your challenge position. You gotta be the star. You are the center of the opera stage. You. And in order for you to be the star, stop giving and start giving to yourself. Because in the bottom of the deck, you're the Magician. You have the skill to do this. Okay? And even if you don't have fucking friends after that, then they weren't your fucking friends to begin with. You know, I like being alone. And it's not always, people live alone everywhere around the world. People have good families and people have dysfunctional families. People have good friends and they have bad friends. It's what you want around you. And I'm not gonna have nobody around me that's not on my level, or who's not above me, who can actually teach me something, right? You know, and if somebody like that cannot uplift me in my life, regardless, family, friends, lover, boyfriend, who the fuck cares who, right? You are number one. You're center stage. You gotta start being the star. And you have the skill of the Magician to do it. Start using your gifts like I am, okay? It took me years and years to learn how to read tarot because I knew I was ordained to do it. Especially during COVID. When COVID hit and we're all in isolation, I'm used to isolation. COVID didn't bother me at all because I like going to my cottage, living there for 2 years by myself. You know why? You got no one to fucking bitch at you. You got no one to fucking put their drama on you when you're in a good mood. And then when you feel like me, when I felt like going fucking drinking down the road at the cottage to my friend's trailer park, because they were all drinkers, you know, fucking Indian land, they're all fucking alcoholics, but they were good people. You see, I don't mind hanging around alcoholics, right, as friends or acquaintances, because as long as they treat me decent, I treat you decent regardless of your disease. If you're a fucking loser drunk and you're just a troublemaker, I don't care about you. But I had friends who were heavy drinkers, but good people who I felt deep sorrow for, that couldn't get off the shit. And I had another girl who was a friend of my friend's up north 7 years ago. She was only 26. And because she got stuck in a circle up in native land where there was always drugs and drinking, she couldn't escape it, even though she didn't want to do it. She kept running into bad people because when you live in a town that's so small, majority of them are on welfare, majority of them are drinkers, and majority know where to go to house to house to house to drink. I mean, you can't escape that circle by yourself, and you're not strong enough to do it on your own, especially when you had a bad mother in your life that would try to fuck your boyfriends and shit. I understood Tiffany. She hung herself. Sorry. There's no reason in the world for anybody to feel that low about themselves. To not have the balls to get out there on your own and do it on your own. And tell everybody, fuck off, I'm better than you. Right? Sorry guys, but you know, when you lose friends up north who were sick and had problems, you know, I used to do all kinds of shit in the 80s and partied. But I quit on my own. I didn't need fucking help because it's not who I wanted to be. You know, it's all in your fucking head. You have to escape and be alone in order to heal, in order to change. Rehab's not always the answer. This is the answer. This is the answer, your strength. And I'm 57 years old and I don't fucking do drugs. I quit drugs 20-some-odd years ago on my own. I don't give a shit. You know why? Because when I got pregnant, my child was my first priority, not a fucking drug. Because I was not gonna fucking ever be a loser mother. And I never had boyfriends around my child. I was a single mother that lived with my parents. My parents were well off, where I never had to worry about my child starving or myself. My dad had restaurants his whole life. So what I'm trying to say to you is you're the fucking star, okay? And don't you ever forget it. Equal give and take is not always the answer. Sometimes you have to be selfish. In order to be selfish a little bit to get ahead in life and to be the star, that's what you gotta fucking do. Is like just rip out everybody out of your fucking life that's not lifting you up and encouraging you. Even your own family. Tell them to fuck off. Tell them I love you, but fuck off for now. Right? Now, when I was shuffling, okay, the cards, I wasn't even thinking about it, but you know, they did come in reverse. So don't take it literally, okay, because I was only doing a 3-card spread, all right? But you need more strength. Like I was saying, you need more strength because it came in reverse and the health came in reverse. And if you don't take care of yourself, you're gonna put turn this up and put a death to yourself, okay? I mean, you wanna turn this up and have a rebirth, okay? Because you're just killing yourself right here. You're not releasing something, so whatever it is you're not releasing, whether it was an equal give and take situation, you better fucking let it go, because you're gonna ruin yourself, okay? And look on the bottom here. Oh, okay. When I took the 2, there's 3, right? When these 2 dropped out, right? There was 2 cards. There was the healing and the strength. Behind the strength is this. Your past. Let go of the fucking past. Okay? That's your 3-card spread for now, Clapper, for what you need to do before the new moon. Because this is, if there's any rituals or attacks upon you, okay, then this is what they're trying to do to you. To keep you in that feeling, to keep you in that state of mind. They don't want you to get better. You get better. Okay? But by the full moon, you better start going to hermit mode. You better start concentrating on yourself and stop giving to other people that don't matter. Because obviously somebody did something to you and you were good to them. And now they put you in your feels, right? Remember, Zeppelin, dazed and confused, right? Are you feeling dazed and confused? No, go in Zeppelin hermit mode. Say, I want a whole lot of love. I want a whole lot of love for me and only me. Until somebody is worth you giving your love to. You are in charge of how you want to be treated. Don't settle, ever. Why do you think I've been single? My last relationship was 13 years ago, and that only lasted a year. Dated one man 7 years ago and been celibate ever since because there's nobody at my fucking level. You know why? Because I always work on myself every day. No man can keep up with me, especially at my age. And here I am at 57 doing tarot now. Took me 4 years, 5 years to learn this shit before I even came out to be the true deal here for you. I don't just say, oh, tarot's easy. Yeah, anybody can read tarot if you really understand the cards, but it's not about that. It's about the gift that you have. When spirit comes through you, and you know goddamn well with my pendulum, the spirit comes through and spins that thing like it's a fucking merry-go-round. When you're ordained to do something, you know, and isolation for COVID is where spirit spoke to me in my apartment and said, check out tarot on YouTube. I didn't even know tarot YouTube existed when COVID hit. I don't look for tarot on YouTube and readings and stuff like that. But I've always loved tarot, and I always had readings old school, where you had to go to somebody's house to get it done, not on the internet, right? I like tarot in person. In my business, I have a private number. Somebody calls me, they gotta come over to my house to get a personal reading face to face, not on the fucking internet. But I'm gonna work it out with you, Clapper. If you ever want a personal read with me, my fee is only gonna be $30. But I'm not at that point yet, because I'm not rushing it. I'm here to help and to heal people, and not for the fucking money all the time, what most people are after. Fame and fortune. This is not about fame and fortune for me. Right? This is about me. Oh, look at it. And I saw it. Look, this is for me. Fulfillment. And I'm talking about myself. And see how the card popped out? Yeah. Now, we're gonna do the straddle. And I gotta do some fucking martial arts, man. 7 years of martial arts, and I haven't fucking stopped since I was 26. Even with both my hips replaced from arthritis at 48. Both fucking hips replaced. Over a year on a couch. In isolation, on a couch. So I know how to handle isolation. I know how to handle being on a couch for a year and being okay with it. That's when COVID hit. It was like everybody else was freaking out, but I wasn't. I didn't even take the COVID shot. I got COVID 2 years ago. I survived. Because I knew who I was, an ordained tarot reader, and I wasn't going to put that fucking junk in me. While I was studying tarot and listening to tarot readers, a lot of them pissed me off, really pissed me off, the way they talked. But you know what? It only taught me that shadow work for me, right? And if a reader is going to piss you off, then stop listening to it, because then you know you got a little bit of shadow work to do, right? And if you don't like listening to shit, then don't listen to it. But I had my hips replaced. Over a year on a couch in agony and suffering, no pain medication, no nothing. Zero. I was in agony, crippled, like wheelchair, crippled. After my second surgery, 6 months after, I was at the gym 10 weeks after my last surgery. 10 hours after my last hip surgery, I was already doing physio on my own in the hospital bed. A nurse comes in and I'm up going to the wash. She goes, what are you doing up 8 hours after hip surgery? I said, I'm up doing my physio. You know what the nurse said? She goes, I've never seen anything like this in my life. I said, when somebody's crippled and has so much to push and go and keep on moving and going to the gym and that, and this will not break me. This is only make me stronger. Because now I gotta start healing. So it doesn't matter what you do in life, you gotta heal. And I brought myself out and I made myself the bionic woman again. I lost 60 pounds, I gained weight, and I started losing weight on the couch after my last surgery. Because I knew I was gonna be going back to the gym, and I worked my fucking ass off. And I was 48, and I said, by the time I'm 50 years old, I'm gonna look fucking amazing. And when I hit 50, I lost all the weight I gained being on a couch, and I was fucking a beast. And everybody at the gym looked at me and said, now that's a fucking beast. Because those people were wondering, what happened to you? Where were you? And I told them. And they saw me rebuild myself and said, that's strength. She's the center of attention. She's the star of the fucking show. Look at her. That's inspiring. So don't put yourself down. Be beast. I'm telling you, be beast. That cat signing out. Toronto rocks.